So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I hope everyone did have a good Thursday. To the people that work, you had a productive one at that. To the people that study like me, you also did have a productive one like that. To the people that do their duties, I pray and hope you also had a good one. To everyone, basically, you had a good one. Even if nowadays we are busy people, I pray and hope your day was productive. I pray and hope your day was productive. So today I am here again. So which I told you the other time is see you when you see me, and I'm seeing that this channel is growing daily. So to every new subscriber, thank you and welcome to the family, and let's continue, because as I told you last year when I was opening this YouTube channel, my main goal was I had started to give up with it because I was not seeing any progress. Of which now at least I'm seeing some progress, because at least I'm seeing some progress, because I was told I have heard some stories of different people who have been in the YouTube space for some time, of which some of them they were saying they were also giving up, but then of which they did it for 2 years, of which now they have gotten to the mark. They've gotten to the mark. So let's continue, and I won't give up this time around, because I'm seeing that the family is growing. And thank you to each and every person that tells me that I impact them in one way or another. Thank you to each and every person that tells me that I impact them in one way or another. You're the people that make me to continue. Otherwise, I would have given a while back. I would have given up from last year. So, thank you to everyone. So let's keep on growing. And yes, let's keep on growing, because as I told you, in order for YouTube to pay you, you have to reach the 1K subscribers. In order for YouTube to pay you, you have to reach the 1K subscribers, of which YouTube does pay. And right now the digital world is the one that is taking over, because the mainstream people no longer see the mainstream as they used to. So right now the digital space has taken over. So let's continue growing, and let's reach the 1K subscribers. And as I told you, if you feel your field is the academia part, then do your best. If you feel your field is the digital space like me, then do your best. Then if you feel that your your space is for corporate, then do your best. Let's do our best in each and every field that we feel that you have been given the purpose, and let's grow. Let's make the world a better place. For right now, the world is a global one, so let's make it a better place. That was just by the way. So today I'm teaching you how to achieve the big goals. So a couple of us, in fact, each and every one of us, we want to achieve some goals. we want to achieve some goals, and it is not too late. It is not too late to achieve our goals. It is not too late to achieve our goals. And it is never late. It is never late. You can start your talent at whatever age, and you can start your goals at whatever age. It is never late. Age is just but a number. So number one, decide on what you have to do now, today, tomorrow, and be disciplined at it. So you have to decide on what you want to do, what you ought to do now, today, tomorrow, and be disciplined to do just that. So your field could be teaching. So you need to decide, what do I do today? What do I do right now? What do I do tomorrow? And I have to be disciplined at it. Your field could also be the academia part. So you could be a lecturer, a person that reads, a person that writes. So you tell yourself, what do I ought to do now? What do I ought to do today? What do I ought to do tomorrow? And will I be disciplined at it? And then each and every field, basically, you need to decide, what do I ought to do now? What do I ought to do today? What do I ought to do tomorrow? And will I be and then you have to ask yourself, will I be disciplined at it? Then do what you should do on a daily basis. Do what you should do on a daily basis. And then after you've done that, after you've now achieved the big goals, now there's this one thing that the rich have invested, of which the poor don't. The rich have invested in the acquiring of knowledge. You want to be rich, you want to be wealthy, then acquire the knowledge. Because there is the story of Ben Carson. Ben Carson was just a dummy in class. Ben Carson, Benjamin Carson, as the full names are, Benjamin Carson was just a dummy in class. So the mother decided with the brother, the mother decided that my boy cannot continue like this. I have to push him so that at least he can give me something. So what did the mother do? The mother told him together with the brother that I'm going to make sure that each and every day you take a book and read. Each and every day you take a book and read. Of which, to Ben Carson then, it was like you're forcing him to do something of which he did not want. But then he started now. After Benjamin Carson and the brother Curtis, after they started, to Ben now, He stopped to be now a dummy. He stopped now to be a dummy. He became the best. He stopped now to be a dummy. He became the best. That's why there's the book called Think Big. Think Big is talent. What does think big mean? Talent, the honoring part of the mentors. Number 2, the inside. Then being nice. Then the knowledge. Then the books. Then the intuition at it. Then the God. So Benjamin Carson is trying here also to influence someone that is a dummy in class, that is a dummy in anything they want to do, and trying to tell them that you can. If I did it, if me and my brother we did it, you can also. So he's just trying to tell us that you ought to have the talent, the honoring of your mentors. You ought also to have the insight. You ought also to be nice. you ought also to get the knowledge, and then you require to get the books. You require to get the books, then you require to get the intuition at it, and then you require God. That is what Benjamin Carson is trying to give us. That is what Benjamin Carson is trying to give us, of which, after being the dummy and after doing everything that the mother suggested him to do, he became the best, and while at it, he's now one of the best surgeons in America. Actually, one of the best surgeons in the world. He's now one of the best surgeons in the world, of which he has gotten a lot of doctorates. He has gotten a lot of masters, and he has done a lot of operations, because he's normally called across the globe to do them. Of which the mother is very proud of the two. So that is what Benjamin Carson was trying to lay. So again, what is that one thing the rich are investing in that the poor are not? The rich are investing in acquiring the knowledge. The rich are investing in acquiring the knowledge. You might be in the field of business. You could be in the field of business, or you have an interest to be in the field of business. Are you willing to get to take that book or to listen in a video on YouTube with regarding that? Are you willing to do that? Not a must to buy a book. Nowadays, not a must to buy books. You can download them. Because right now we are in the digital era. You can download them. You can download them from PDF, from the audiobooks. You can also go to the social media platforms. Instead of now going there to get pressure, you can also go there, like on Facebook. You can also go there and you go to groups, then you start reading. You start reading across, and after you are reading across, you get some knowledge. Nowadays, you can get knowledge from anywhere. You can get it from the social media platforms. You can get it from PDF. You can get it from audiobooks. You can get it from some websites across. So nowadays, that is what the rich have invested in. Number 2, the rich have also invested in their mind. And that is actually the biggest asset they have invested in. Their mind. What can you also, if you want to be rich, are you willing to invest in your mind? Then number 3, the rich have also used the internet to follow people who do inspire them and teach them. The rich have also invested using the internet. They have followed people who inspire them and teach them. They have also followed people who inspire them and teach them. So that's why I'm telling you, in this digital era, you have Facebook. Instead of sometimes going to just like the videos of your friends, or going to like what they have posted, you can go to different groups. Then after you've gone to the different groups, you start now to acquire the knowledge. To acquire the knowledge. You start now reading to acquire the knowledge, and then when you are now unwinding, now you can start to like what your friends have posted. To like what your friends have posted. Then another way you can also go, you're probably on Twitter. You're probably on Twitter or what is called X. Instead of going there also to like, you can also go there, look for groups, then you start reading. Then when you are now unwinding, you can go comment, go do everything. And then if you are on YouTube again, you can also go look for some motivational things. You look for some people who will teach you, and once they teach you, once you get the insight, you write them down. Then when you are now unwinding, you start watching the videos. And then again, another way you can also acquire knowledge, you're on Instagram. Instead of going also there to also just to like, comment, go to post, you can also go there, look for some places that have posted the quotes or something of the sort. Then you get some knowledge from there. And then once you've gotten the knowledge, then or another way you can also get the knowledge. Another way you can also get the knowledge. You can also get the knowledge another way by you have a laptop. You have a laptop. And probably you're not going to do what you do in your field. You're not going to teach, or you're not going to the conference or whatever. Then that day, after you've done cleaning your house, you've done everything with your house, you've made your clothes, or you've made whatever. Instead of just roaming around or just going to sit down and unwind, instead of doing that, why don't you pick your laptop that day? Why don't you pick your laptop that day? And then you decide, now let me look to the sites that have the books that I can teach myself with. You take your laptop, for example, you take your laptop, then you look for the sites where you are going to get the books. You look for the sites where you're going to get the books. And after you have looked for the site where you're going to get the books, let's say, for example, you're a scholar. You got your doctorate, you got your master's, you got your bachelor's, you got your bachelor certificate, you've got your bachelor certificate, you have got your other bachelor certificate, you've got your master's certificate, you've got your doctorate certificate, and then you're not tired to say that I will continue to read. You're not tired to say that I will continue to read. You're those people that say that my life will revolve around reading. My life will revolve around reading. And yet that day you decided that today I'm not leaving the house. You tell yourself that day you tell yourself that today I'm not leaving the house because there's nowhere I'm going. So why don't you, and probably you're finished to read your physical books. You're finished to read your physical books. Why don't you take your laptop, and probably you have a laptop and you have internet in your house. Why don't you take your laptop and then you tell yourself, now because I decided that I'm going to be a reader and a scholar for the rest of my life, why don't I take my laptop then, and then I look for sites that have the books. I look for sites that have the books. I look for sites that have the books. Then that day you spend some hours, some few hours, like 1 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes reading, because you told yourself and you told God that you want to be a scholar for the rest of your life. You want to be a scholar for the rest of your life. Or you told God that you want to be in the academia field for the rest of your life. You want to be in the academia field for the rest of your life. And you have been given different gifts. And you have been, apart from academia, you've been given the other gift of, probably you are also a minister of God. Why don't you then before, and then you know that probably you're going to teach in the evening, and you told yourself that that day you're not leaving your house, take your laptop, look for sites that have the books. Then after you have looked for sites that have the books, take your time, read. Then later on, like 1 hour 30 minutes, or like 1 hour or so minutes. Then after you've taken that, now take your Bible, because you're also a minister of God. Take your Bible, then get some things, get some insights, and then pray. Start praying, because you're also a minister of God. Then later on you can unwind. And probably you also have television in your house. Then later on you can unwind by watching some movies. Then later on you start teaching. Then later on when you're done teaching, you cook for yourself. And after cooking for yourself, later on you unwind properly. Because every person is required also to rest. Every person is also required to also rest. Much as we are required to work, we are also required also to rest. And after you have done all that, you will continue, because being disciplined is risky. Being disciplined is risky. Reading, for the people that decide now to be in the academia, reading is also risky. Taking a Bible and praying in order to get some insights as a minister of God is also risky. But then it has got its benefits, because as a minister of God, you're going to be called some places. And you're going to be told, today you're the one that is preaching. So what are you going to do if you don't have any insight? How are you going to get your sermon? Or are you those kind of people that will take AI so that now they get a sermon, of which it is advised that you pray to God to get your sermon. You pray to God in order to get your sermon, which it is advised that you pray to God for Him to give you an insight on what to preach. So do that. Then probably you're also like me in this field of communication, journalism, and all that. Why don't you also get to know what is happening across the countries? First of all, what is happening across the country, so that probably you're going to become an intern. Then they tell you that you are the one that is doing the breaking news. Do you have any insight on what is happening? Do you have any insight on what is happening? And then, do you know the ethics as a journalist? Do you know the ethics as a journalist? And then do you know the ethics as a journalist? And then you are in the corporate world, or let's say you're in the corporate world of advertising. Do you know the ethics of advertising? Or are you those kinds of people that do not follow the rules? Or are you those kind of people that do not follow, that do their work without following the rules? That do their work without following the rules. So, just let's, the rich, as I've told you, they acquire knowledge. The rich, as I've told you, they acquire knowledge. And then, again, their mind is one big asset. And then once they are using the internet, they follow people who inspire them and teach them. They follow people who inspire them and teach them. So instead of just watching movies, you can decide that day, instead of watching just movies and all that, you can decide that day, let me listen to somewhere. I'm going to be inspired and I'm going to be taught some things. I'm going to be inspired and I'm going to be done what? I'm going to be taught some things. And you will grow. And you will grow. And you will find yourself, now that you have acquired all that, now you're a business person. You will find yourself doing business better. You are in the academia field. You find yourself teaching in fact better. You are in the ministry field. You will find yourself ministering better. You are in the media field. You will find yourself even doing journalism, the journalism part better, and all that kind of stuff better. So let's do that. And thank you for listening to me. Do have a good night and see you when you see me again. So watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe.